Hi, I'm Brett Johnson. This is my wife, Christy, and we would love to welcome you to our house called Garden View Manor. We're more than happy to give you a tour of our home and just what goes on inside.
So we always want to make sure that our residents are very safe and secure. So we do have our key fobs that will lock the door, and that way they can stay safe in their home. So these here are all of our licenses that we have to have. We have one from the fire marshal, and then we have our certificate of occupancy, and then also from the state that we are residential or that we are an assisted living. So it is licensed. And then also for our safety too as well, we do have this fire pole. This is for our kitchen in case there is a fire over the stove.
This is one of our restrooms, our bathrooms, and follow us in here. So with that, we did go with the zero entry level. This is one of two of our shower rooms. We have the full shower. And then we do have three other bathrooms on this level, all just your half baths.
So one of the things that we had decided to do also as well was color code and theme the bathrooms. So then that way, if they do have some memory issues and things like that, it can trigger their memory and go, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be in the red, white, and blue room with the eagle on it. Or I'm in the gold room where we have the golden flowers. So that helps with their memories too as well. We put together a little room so that way if they wanted to, they could come in here and they could get some books. Or if they wanted, they can also watch outside and watch the kids coming home from school and see who's coming in and just have some different privacy areas than their bedroom. We've tried to equip this room with some different games and activities too as well. We do have some records, so if they'd like to, they can listen to some old music and stuff like that on the record player. So one of the things that we wanted to do was we want to have another RL. So what we did was we came up with the theme of Garden View Manor, and that each house would be named a different flower. So this is the Daisy house, and so we decided we put up this mural as a symbol of that.
So this is the kitchen. As you can see here, we do have a monitor. We have 5 cameras set throughout the house so we can go and watch if somebody's in the hallway and they need to go get them some help. They can look at the monitor and see that they're there. This is also where they do the cooking. We can customize to their needs with cooking. Being a smaller house, just a house like this, we can do more of that.
Yep. I do all the meal planning, and we use a program that really helps us out quite a bit. But it's always nice when they move in. I always ask, can we get a family recipe? Because I would love to be able to bring that family recipe here. And then I would also then, once we have that meal, we can say, this is Mr. Smith's meal. This is what he had as a child. Tell us about that, Mr. Smith. And so that way we can have a nice interaction too with them. And they always like to get that home cooked touch.
As you can see, we are doing some activities at the dining room tables.
This is a great place for them to gather, and we kind of do a lot of different custom activities, things that they enjoy, maybe they've done before in their life. And one of the big things that they really enjoy is that as they participate with an activity, they get bingo bucks. And on these bingo bucks, then every month we have a store, and then they get to go and buy certain things from the store that they want. Sometimes it's shampoo, sometimes it's lotion, some clothing, a little game, and a lot of times it's candy or soda pop, and those seem to be the favorite ones. We had one resident that actually was so excited about it, she went back to her room and found actual cash and wanted to buy something from the store that she didn't get with her bingo bucks. So it was so sweet that she wanted to do that. But they love to be able to do their activities. They enjoy that. And then we also have here our living room, where a lot of times family members will come and hang out too with their loved ones. We had a whole family the other day. They brought their grandkids to come and see the residents, and it was just a fun environment to be able to listen to it all.
and it does feel like a home to them, and that's our main goal, is to make it a home for our residents.
It's their home. We are just here to help them because it is their home. And so we just come to do what they're needing.
So this is also, we do have a nice big TV for them. And in the mornings, every morning, they do turn on the exercise channel. And so then they all get to do their stretches and exercise here. And they really seem to love that. Just to let you know, we have a bathroom here, a residence room here, a second bathroom here, and then another residence room. So the bathrooms are fairly close to our residents, so they don't have to travel. And then as we go down the hall, we have another resident here, and then another resident room here, and we will go in and show you this room.
So this is one of our 8 rooms that we have, and we do offer a bed in every single room. They are medical beds, so that it is a lot easier on our med aids, because they raise up and they lower, and the head and the feet do too as well. And then we also offer a nightstand and a land, but that is really up to the resident that is moving in.
We do want this to be their home. More comfortable, the better. So they can bring pictures, they can bring furniture, whatever they would like to store in this room or keep in this room. We would love for them to personalize their room. Each room has its own closet, so we do have a pretty nice sized closet in each room too. So they can bring more stuff from home, all their clothes and all that they can store in here as well.
And we do also offer them cable, so there is free cable for every single room too as well.
So this is one of our 3 half baths that we do have. Not a lot in here, just their toilet and their sink.
They are able to keep all their different supplies down below. We also have drawers too as well, so that way they can put their personal items in there too as well and keep them away from other people. And as you can tell, this was our gold room, one of the different themes that we had here.
So come on in. We live in Nebraska, so we have storms here. So as you can see, we had a storm shelter built in the center of our house. The walls are pretty thick because this room was 100% concrete. All the walls, the ceiling, the floor, it's a concrete room for our shelters and their protection. Because we care about our residents, we want them to be safe. And this is one way of providing a safe place for our residents.
It also serves as kind of a room for our med aids as well. We do a lot of different things up here that we post for information on different residents, which we've put up here. And then they also have different ways of keeping our supplies and things as well. It's a really nice communication room too for our med aids. They can see what open shifts are coming up, or if there is any other information that they need to know about our residents, or some of the fun activities that we have coming up as well. This is our patio area. The residents love to come sit out here. A lot of times we'll see the family members out here gathered too with the resident, and they get to enjoy the scenery here. They can watch the kids play in the backyard. They can see the dogs running around in the backyards, and they just love the environment. Also have set up some gardening over here so that if any of our residents like to do any tomatoes, we also have some cucumbers and different things like that, so that way they can have some fresh vegetables this summer.
We do have half of it covered and half of it uncovered, so if they would want the shade, they can sit here. If they want to sit in the sun, they can sit over here. We do have a nice little fountain that they can listen to while they're out here, and just some plants around that they can enjoy. Once again, it's their home. We want them to feel comfortable.